Guys, I'm speaking in mute. Sorry. Everyone audible. My voice is audible and clear. Sorry, I'm speaking in mute. Can you please give the quick response? Clear or you are feeling low? Something? Just update me. Okay. First, today I'm going with the roles and users concept. Why I'm you choosing this topic particularly on our second day means any technologies, guys, not only Snowflake, go with any other technologies, roles and users plays a very important role, right? Without roles management, user management, we cannot go with any other technologies also, not only Snowflake. I'm not talking about Snowflake. So in that case, if we understand these roles and users means in as a developer, if you are working also, you can manage easily. Suppose in my case only, just 4 to 5 days back, I remembered just 4 to 5 days back. What happened means I already added all the files into table. Means loaded the data into tables. But my client, I'm working with a client, so the person is not able to see the data. He is mentioning like I don't have access. So he is saying I don't have access, not access. Files tables are not there. Data is not available. This kind of update I got from him. But I didn't understand because I'm able to see the data. Even my Tableau, I think so. Yeah, the analytical person also gave me same update. We are not able to see the data. I'm literally why you are not able to see because I loaded and I'm able to execute that query. I shared my screen and I showed the results also to that analytic person. Then I asked them to share the data screen and I asked, can you go with this role? He don't have role access. That's the reason they are not able to see because they are not the background of Snowflake developers or technical persons. Then they don't know this is because of the role issue. Okay, as a Snowflake developer, I'm able to recognize that within a seconds. Once they share the screen, immediately I asked what role you are using. You want to use this role, this database, this schema, this table. He don't have first data role access only. Then how he can access database, table, schema, all this? Not possible. So sometimes we don't have to mainly role access. Then we cannot see any data, any objects from the Snowflake. Okay, that's not possible. Sometimes what will happen means they have role access. Okay, role access will be there, but the required access for database level they may not provide to you. Just a second, I'll take another account. I already created account, guys. I am not repeating the account creation today because last session is about account creation only. Okay, so in some other cases, we will have the role access, but object is not able to see. Why we won't able to see means you don't have. I mean that particular role. Okay, particular role don't have the access for that object. So different cases will happen. That's the reason you have to understand what is the role, how the role is handling all these objects, and how you need to. I mean, generally, how need to assign that process. I mean, particular object to that particular role. So all this combination, if you are able to understand, really it will be helpful for you. Okay, getting my point. That's the main agenda why I'm going with the roles and users. Okay. Let me share my screen. Just I am logging into another account. Just a second. That old account is expired. So I will give unmute access also, guys. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. But to make our session bit good flow, and if someone is going through recordings also, they should understand. That's the main reason. I will give access at the end of the session. Without clearing your doubts, I never close the session. No need to worry about that. Okay. Every doubt I will clear today only. No need to worry about that part. Just a second. Still, people are joining actually. I don't know. I'm with my account now. Yes. I hope everyone can see my screen also. Abhishek, first session means the demo is completed, and we completed only account creation. Abhishek, you can connect with me or team. They will explain you why I mentioned this is the second session. Okay, no need to worry much. So this is our Snowflake account. So you can go through this account. Okay. So generally, if anyone creates account, you'll get the screen like this only. Now the second doubt. In real time also same interface? Yeah, obviously 100% in real time also same screen only. There won't be any changes. Only the URL change. Okay. Only the top URL changes you'll observe. Apart from that, nothing is going to be changed. Okay. That's the reason in real time or if it is practice time, both cases are same. There is no difference. Okay. That is you should be clear in that part also. Even I will also try to show my screens of the real time. No need to worry. Okay. Coming to now. So today we are discussing about roles and users. Am I right? Yes, roles and users. You can use this. This is the place, this is the page where we can run all the queries. Only dedicatedly, they provided this particular interface to create the queries and to execute the queries. That's the main agenda. Okay. Parallelly, when I'm going with some options, I'll explain what is the purpose of that options also. So here, if we go with the roles and users, what is the benefit? What I can share with you means with the help of these roles and users. Okay, role is helping us to make the I mean, we can ascend, we can access. For example, in general terminology or general lifestyle, I will explain. Almost everyone know about the IT companies management structure, right? Every IT company management structure. Here, management structure means, for example, if you are establishing one company or if you are joining in one company, generally what will be happen? One HR, right? HR will be there, IT admin, IT team will be there mainly for going with installation, systems, softwares installation, assigning laptops to employees, all this. So IT, HR department, IT department, and technical department also again subcategories, right? Manager is not department, but manager is also one position. Okay, I'm talking about position here. HR position, IT admin position, manager position, assistant manager, developers like this module leads like this, multiple will be there. What is the meaning of this? Why people are calling with this many position names? Because already who is working as a HR, she or she have his own name. Am I right? Some person, Kiran is there. Kiran is working in HR department. For example, I'm saying as a HR or as a HR. Here in IT, generally we will focus on the position, not on the names. Am I right? That is a role only, right? He is playing the HR role. Am I right? Payments, our queries, whatever it may be there, employees joining, all this managed by IT HR only. So that is a position. Am I right? That position in that HR role, multiple people will join. Okay? One role, multiple users, I'm saying. Don't think about these users, general users. Users means people, persons, multiple persons. So one person you don't say HR, right? He is working as a HR means my as a Kiran, Anup, or Kumar, or Sveta, like this 5 to 6 people will work as a HR persons only. Getting my point? So in that case, what is going to happen means here we are representing the role, and under that role how many people are working, we are mentioning he or she is working as HR in this particular company. Their names is there, they have their own names, still in company focus on their roles only. So if you get any salary issues or any joining bonus issues, right, relieving letter issues, anything, you will connect to this role only. I'm not talking about a person. HR at the rate techmahindra.com, for example. HR, we are mailing to the HR department, people will say HR role persons. Okay. Under that HR, maybe multiple people will be there. That loop, that HR at the rate techmahindra.com or tcs.com will go with multiple people's mailbox. Getting my point? So we are focusing on the role. Same way, if you focus on the, for example, if you take any other developers department, developers also will be there. He's working as a developer. So in my team, I have 5 developers. I didn't mention anywhere name. Role. Role is playing the important part. Getting my point? So that is the reason why roles are important in the Snowflake also. Here also, how I am saying HR, how I am saying developer, admin team, same how it is there, same way here also roles play very important role to manage the account, mainly on the access level, mainly on the security level. Okay, we are totally using the role management for the access level to individual users. So one role can have multiple users. For example, one role why I mentioned means, for example, HR is there. Okay, HR role is there. For this, multiple persons will be there. Same way, in for this HR only, for example, Kiran and Sai, for example. Okay, now developer. Okay, for example, developer role. Basics are very important, guys. That's the reason I'm keeping each and every point very clear to you. If still doubts, you can ask at the end of the session. If you have forgot, you have multiple questions, you may forgot. Drop me the question in the chat box, or you can note down on notes and just announce when you got the opportunity to talk. Okay. So developer role. Under this developer role, Kumar is working. Okay. Shruti is working. For example, and some other person, Teju is working. Okay, now here Teju, for example, developers, managers. Okay, manager role. Under this role again Teju is working, because Teju, even our tech leads are there, right? Not manager. Also, I'm saying lead only. Okay, our tech leads, what they generally we will say tech leads. Okay, developers role and tech lead role. Actually, lead role will lead the entire team. Parallelly, he won't just manage the persons to work, right? He will also work. Right now in IT, every manager is working in development on top of the project actually, and every lead person also. In the olden days, what happened means, if manager means only management, he won't have any other activities, only managing the team, getting the things on time to for the deliveries. That is the process what happened. But now it is not like that. A manager also have to, even he is the owner for the company also, he is working nowadays. That's the way how it changed into IT. So in that case, Teju is working as the lead position, as a role. He have the role of lead, and also he's working related to the developer work. Now if you say developer related any meetings happen, Teju will work there. At the same time, as a leader, he will also lead the team. So two positions means one person, multiple roles. Here I will write one person. Actually we have to say one user as per Snowflake. One user, multiple roles. Okay, so this I am trying to explain you. One role, multiple users. One user, multiple roles. Vice versa. Okay, vice versa. Getting my point? If you are getting my point, say yes or no in chat box. It feels like it make me to explain more and more with energy. Okay, more energy. So fine. So this only we are going to explore guys. How Snowflake is managing, we are going to understand now. Okay. If I jump to practical session, let me go with the here users and roles. Next question. SaiSri, in real time, I'm going to do all this work. Exact. If I say what happened in real time is you won't touch this process only. Really, you won't touch this process, because nowadays, if you observe, if you're already working in IT, you already know this point. Nowadays, people, how they are managing their projects means client is having their own team, right? And they are getting the some developers from outside of the other companies, right? Vendors, something like that. So at this time, what happening means, who is the client? That clients are having their own developers, 1 or 2 person to manage the admin part. They only creating the access, they're not giving option to create ourselves for our colleagues who is joining newly. So that's the reason, very rare cases, again I'm saying, you'll get opportunity to work on the admin part. Maximum developer, if they don't know also, they are taking help from our developers, and they're creating the roles by sharing the screen. Just we will help with the options, they can go navigate and they can do the process. So that's the reason I'm saying clearly, maximum you don't have to do this kind of creations in our real time. Then why need to learn SaiSri? Not required, right? Required. If you go for certification, required. If you go for a company and you are not able to access the data, you should able to ask them the question. This access are missing. I'm not able to access. If you want to give the terms outside, if you want to ask them something, first you should know what is there here. Okay, all that cases, knowledge is very important. If you are doing or if you're not working on the topic is not a problem, but knowledge is very, very important. Mainly certification part, interview part, and working time. All these cases, your knowledge will be helpful if you are not executing in real time also. Okay, fine. So we have users and roles here, no problem guys. In real time, what they will do means, already they will have one few roles. Okay, they won't use these roles actually. This by default Snowflake is providing to us. Okay, I will open just a minute. Yeah, I already, I mean, you can go through this theory. I explained you with a lots of information and example. Once again, go through the theory also, okay, for your understanding and terminology purpose. Now, this is a exact diagram you have to follow. If you observe, account admin. Account admin is the top level, how CTO, CEO for us, the companies. Same way, account admin is the boss for entire account. Okay, account admin only can do anything in the account. Generally, people will say it's like a main role, important role for the Snowflake mainly. Okay, so in that case, account admin is there. Under that, we have security admin, user admin, sysadmin, public, org admin, and other customized roles. In real time, what will happen means, if I speak about real time, we won't use all this. We will use only customized roles only we will use. Remaining we are not going to use. Customized roles already client decide and they will create. Those roles we are going to use. Getting my point? Only those roles we are going to use. That's it. So here I will explain you how to create the customized roles also, and also we should learn what is account admin. All this by default, whatever the whatever the roles are available in Snowflake, we have to learn about that also. What is the purpose of each? This information, no cost. Someone is asking about the cost. No, no cost. It's not related to cost actually. Okay. For example, if I go with each role, I have some specifications why I need to go, because this all system related roles, right? Not customized roles. System already gave you default roles at the time of account creation only. So we will learn what is the purpose of that, and also we will create our own customized roles. Why I'm creating customized roles here means, for you to understand the real time process. Okay, in real time also, again, if you go to real time, you should not keep your face blank like, oh, I am not using here sysadmin, I am not using org admin. Obviously we won't use that. Customized role option is there, right? No, client will go with the customized options only, not system generated roles. Okay, so coming to this, yeah, in role management, we have org admin. What is the purpose of org admin means? If you want to manage the access or operations on top of the account level, you can use the org admin. If I go with a straightforward answer, where will be helpful means, whenever you are going with the, let me say, whenever you want to create the multiple accounts, for example, now I'm in account admin. Okay. Okay, I can create another account. Already I have account. Another account I'm going to create now. Okay. Just for your understanding, standard only I'm taking. I'm not taking anything. Account name. I like this. Yes. Username. Username. Password. Just how you create the account generally same way I'm giving. Username, password. Okay. If you want email ID, I mean the person having email ID, right? That person's email ID also. Okay. So already you have account. Okay. Inside of that account, another one more account you can create like this. Okay. When you create, if you want to manage this account, you do want to do anything, actually every enable the org admin. See if you observe. It is saying we don't have permission. Okay. New option they enabled actually. Previously it is not there. 1 minute. See. Okay. You understood the difference? When I am in account admin, I am not able to do. But when I am in org admin, I am able to. If I want to disable also, I can do. Okay. If I want to edit the name, whatever I want, I can do here. So this particular screen accounts is there, right? Particularly this accounts means a number of n number of accounts we can create. But what will happen means here clearly, this is our main account. If you observe, see my I mean ID also. If you observe BY68792, right? This is our main account. Okay, this main account will be accessible to everyone, whoever. But if you want to create another account inside of Snowflake, like this, I mean, very like one year or 1.5 year back, I think so. They enabled this option also. In one account, multiple accounts we can manage. But the point here you have to understand why we need to do multiple accounts means not for all the projects. If it's a big project, they have multiple companies. Okay, multiple maybe e-commerce, medical, healthcare, school, education. Like this, multiple businesses are there. They want to use one account. For example, generally people will expect separate accounts only. In place of going with multiple accounts separately, in one account we can add like this sub accounts. Okay, okay. But billing wise, whatever the billing is chargeable for the second TCS account, that all will be paid by the main account only. It will depend on main account only, billing wise. Remaining all end to end, whatever you are able to do in this account, everything you can do there. Okay. For example, I have URL here. Okay. New password it is asking. How you will create new account, same like that only. There is no difference, no other steps. You don't need to use any commands also. Okay, same. I mentioned it, same account actually, end to end. Only the billing part will be different. If you see a bill here, are you able to see anywhere accounts? Here in admin, what we have? Cost management, warehouse, users, accounts, security, contacts, and billing terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the missing parts? Account admin and billing and terms, right? Billing is not there and account is not there. Remaining all available. Even security, contacts, everything is available. That part I am trying to explain you. The same like the main account only. Only these two options will be missed here. So because this account cost also will paid by the or we can see the billing everything in the main account only. How many accounts you create also, billing totally controlled by main account. That's the only difference. Or else end to end all things are same. The entire GUI, every option is same for both accounts. Okay, clear here what I am trying to explain? Any doubts, guys? Okay. So this is the accounts. That's the reason mainly we will go with the help of org admin only. We are able to manage this entire accounts related process. Okay. Coming to account admin. Here account admin is almost encapsulation of sysadmin and security admin. These both are also system defined roles only. Sysadmin and security admin, right? Related to that, we can say account admin. Okay, because on the top level, on very high top level, we will this account admin will manage the entire process. Okay, to everyone don't get the account admin access 100%. They won't give to you. Mainly only for main persons will hold this account admin access. Others, for others they won't provide. If if they provide, you can see everything end to end billing also you can see. That's the reason they won't provide. Actually, it's a security issue for companies, so they won't provide. So account admin, if I want to show account admin, everything will be same. If I go to account admin here, see the entire process, like how I am seeing my own account, like that I can see the company account. Okay, that's the reason I said they won't provide to you. So coming to the security admin, why I didn't explain you account admin means here much, because totally billing part it will manage mainly. Billing, payment methods, all are managed by account admin only. Not only that, if it want, it can create database, schemas, tables, procedure, everything it can do. No restrictions for that. Okay, so dedicated like high level, very limited people will use in limited requirements, or not every time. Okay, and coming to the security admin, what is the purpose of security admin? Security admin we are mentioning there, right? So for senior project manager also they won't assign any kind of these roles, system defined roles. Only client will handle this system defined roles. If you are senior manager and coming from some vendor means they won't assign you. It's very limited persons. Okay, depends, clients will take decision actually. It's senior manager also. Yeah. So coming to the security admin. Okay. What is the purpose of security admin means? Management, monitor, create. All this done by the security admin. What objects it will do? Manage means users and roles. Specifically for it is designed for creating and monitoring and managing the user defined roles. Okay. That's the main purpose. Okay, there's a main purpose why they came into, I mean, security admin is helping to us. So if you want to grant any access, if you want to modify any access, or you want to remove any access, revoking means nothing but removing. You want to do any kind of these changes, you can go with the security admin. And what privileges it inherited means the privileges of user admin. Okay, means user admin role is granted to security admin. So whatever the user admin is able to do, that all privileges are inherited to or added to security admin also. That is one more point. So end to end, if I want to say what is security admin means, management of users and roles, creation, monitor, modify, revoking all the access it can do. That is the main purpose. Okay. Then what user admin will do? Already it is doing that. That's the reason user admin role is granted to security admin. I mentioned, right? Why I mentioned there? Because user admin have the access of creating user and roles. Okay, whatever it are able to do as a security admin, generally what happens means general level way, user admin will create the roles and users. Security admin will check the requirements, and accordingly they will provide the privileges. Here human beings are not security admin and user admin roles. That for that roles they will assign the persons. Okay, if you have access as a user admin, you will create the roles and users. Other person have access on the security admin. As per requirement, they will give the access on top of the roles. Okay, and this is combinedly happening. That's the reason it's a combination actually, security admin and user admin. Okay, combined. Whenever they are creating users and roles, they will use security admin. Sorry, user admin. When they go with the privileges, they will go with the security admin. Okay, that is the benefit of these two roles. If I come with the sysadmin, then what is the purpose of sysadmin? Already we done with the management. Role creation is completed. Account management is done by account admin. Role creation is done by user admin. Roles related and users related management done by security admin. And sub. I mean multiple accounts. If I want to create in the one account means I have org admin. Then finally sysadmin. What is the purpose? To create the warehouses, to create the database, to create the tables, schemas, all the objects on this level is managed by sysadmin. That is the purpose actually. Okay, it will able to manage the end-to-end all the objects of databases, warehouses, schemas, tables, views, store process. If I say list, entire list, it can manage. It is like developer role. If I say developers only will do this, right? Creation of database schemas, all this. It's kind of developer role. Okay, so that is the sysadmin. Then what is public? By default, guys, public will be created and that role will be accessible for every user. Whenever you create the user and add, or whenever you create the account, any cases, by default public will add it to that particular every user, not one user, every user they will have access by default. Okay, this is also public role also have its own securable objects. Okay, however other objects or other roles are managing same like that. Generally, if I speak frankly, we won't do anything with public. I didn't see any project working with the public based, I mean using the public role. Okay, generally we won't do, but by default Snowflake is allowing and creating this role to us. Okay, clear? So first we have to create, already we have the roles. I mean, once we have the roles like this, role will be assigned to this database. Under the database, the role will be assigned. Again, we should get the access on database level, schema level. Okay. If, no, I will go directly to schema level means it is not possible. First level, first base is database. 1 minute, I'll write here. If I'm going with speed also let me know. Okay, because with my flow I am habited to go, but it should be easy for you to understand. Database followed by schema followed by tables. Okay, like this. So here what happening means database is the first level. I mean, first you cannot go directly to schema level access or table level access. First, we have to go with the database level access. Under the database schema level access, under that schema table, not only table, views, tasks, store procs, masking policies, whatever is there, all the other objects. Okay. Main under this database, only one object, that is schema. Under this schema, multiple objects are there. That's the reason you cannot directly jump to tables or views. First, you have to get the access of this database and this schema, then tables. This is the flow what we will follow generally. Okay, that's the reason I came with this image. Getting my point? So I practically I'll give one example to you guys. So that example will help you to understand. Okay. So we have three for this is all theory. Whatever I am explaining, just I added here. So you can go with the theory also, no problem. I will generally I'll go with my flow. So actually I'm taking three roles. One is analytics role, one is sales engineer role, one is sales admin role. Okay. why I'm going with these roles means I already mentioned in real time we are not going to use I mean already we have someone created, right? That process we are not going to use. We are going, I mean we means our project people will have their own I mean what I'm trying, their own not tables, their own objects, sorry, I'm not getting the role of name, their own roles means customized roles they will have. Okay, that's the reason in real time what they are doing, same process we are replicating. Okay, just a minute, I will have a glass of water and I'll be back. Session, guys. We are going with the sales admin and sales engineer role and analytics. Okay, why I am taking this? I said mentioned, right. We required our real time process, so same process I am trying to replicate here. That's the main reason why I'm doing this role creations. Okay, I'll create the roles, I'll create the users, I will create the objects. Okay, maximum in real time also this all process will do at the back end. Sometimes they will I mean they will inform to you if it is new project, discussions will come. If it is existing projects, maybe they won't discuss actually. Okay, that's a basic thing that nobody will discuss with you, depends, but learn here, it will be helpful. Now I want to go with the, just a minute. Now I am going with the I can change, do two ways. One is use role, sorry, use role. Okay, sysadmin, whatever I want I can shift like this. Also I can write the query and I can do the process. Okay, that's the one method generally. Okay, no, I don't want to write the queries every time, it's a little bit boring for everyone, right? Who will write? Then I can go here and I can switch here directly. Two ways are there, it's up to you. I will, anyone will go with the process of GUI only, but I'm giving the options to you. So one is through query, one is through the GUI. So once you are shifted to GUI, I mean sysadmin, what is the purpose of sysadmin, guys? What objects we can do under sysadmin? Any idea? Just answer to only my question, I am unmuting you. But don't ask the questions right now. It will messy with our class. So just hold. But general questions, whatever I'm asking, just answer to that question. What we can do with the
We,
sysadmin role?
we can create database
Right. Thank you. Right.
and we
Create data.
can give the
Provide
access to
access
the
this for the users.
No, no, no. I asked only about sysadmin, right? Sysadmin will do only object creation of database, schema, and tables. That is the main purpose why they created this. Not only sysadmin, other customized roles also can do. But as per sysadmin roles, I'm saying not system admin roles. According to system admin roles, sysadmin is mainly the purpose of creating the objects only, like database, schema, tables. So let me create the database. So create database name. Okay. Again, create a schema name. Whatever the schema we want, we can go with that. Here, if you observe by default, I in front of you only I created, right? Let me refresh. You can see here. In front of you only I created just database, but by default it will create the information schema and public also by default. How we will get the public role by default? Same way here also, if you want, you can use for your project also, but nobody will use. They will use their customized database. In that also, when they get information schema and public schema, public inside of public you can create view tables everything, but nobody you will use this public. They will create their own customized schemas again, their customized tables. Okay. Why information schema means metadata. Okay. Information schema won't have any tables, directly views only. Whenever you create some tables, whatever objects you are creating, related to that object information we can see in the views. That is the main purpose. Okay. Views means inside of the, it's a metadata, guys. What is metadata? It's the address of the objects, details of the objects, information of the objects, like that. Okay, that is the main purpose. Why? If you no need to do anything in information schema, if you create here, automatically it will reflect or add to the information schema, because we cannot go into inside of Snowflake by without crossing the metadata. That's the reason. We won't see that process, but it will happen. So I have now views and public two schemas actually, but I will create my own customized schema. For sales, I have customer related schema. So if you refresh this, you can see. Okay. Two ways are there. One, you can go like directly create or replace schema name. Okay. Let me give multiple ways to create also. Changes, small query changes. Okay. So this is one method. This is one method directly. If you do this, what will happen is, see, if I create again, it will say object is already existed. If I use this query, what it will do means it will drop the existing one and it will create the new one. I will prove that with the query information only. If you go to query history, what happens? Yeah. If you go to the query history, you can see that information. Okay. Let me show you that information. See, if it is existed, it will do the 1 minute. Yeah, you can see here. Okay, if it is already existed also, it again creating the another, I mean dropping that and recreating the echo one more schema. Okay, one more type, that's with the same schema name. But actually, if I speak frankly, don't use replace much in your project. Why I'm saying means, if suppose not only schema, if you go with the table also by mistake, what if already the table name is existed means, if you use replace, that existing one will drop and will create the new one. Because of that, you don't know, you are new to project, for example, you don't know the table is already existed under that schema, but because 100 tables are there, for example, that time you will miss that name. Why need to take risk? If you remove the replace and if you go only with the create, if it is existed, it will say already available, then we can recheck it. Based on the discussion with team, we can recreate it. Yes, they said no need of that table, you can recreate again means, then you can go for this option. So query management is very important, guys. Don't practice them, no problem, but real time take care. This is one method. Another method, in place of going just with the create schema name, you can add the databases also. Same queries only, just structure change. Means database dot schema. Okay, it's up to you. What is this difference means? Now you are using sales, right? Under the sales, automatically this schema will create under the sales database only. But if you are using for example another database, okay, at that time if you go with this means it won't allow, because this is shared data, right? It won't allow. If without navigating you want to create means this is the correct option. Getting my point? So up to you again. This is the user's decision only. There is no much logic here, but this all ways we can create the database and schema. Okay. After that, if we go a little bit more, yeah, just a minute. After creating database and schema, you can create the table also. That also I will explain you. Before going with the table creation, let us explore about the warehouse. Okay, warehouse is also important, right? Without warehouse, we cannot do anything. So warehouse is also important. To manage the warehouse, what are the things we have to do means we have to create the warehouse with the help of sysadmin only. So create warehouse. So warehouse customer underscore ETL something. Okay. Create warehouse there. Here also create or replace you can use get. Everywhere you can use create or replace. That's up to you. So create warehouse name. This is one warehouse. I want two warehouses means again create warehouse name. Customer and okay, just we can write any name, just I'm giving randomly. So this two warehouse. If you keep semicolon, if you don't keep semicolon, for example, at a time you cannot run the two queries. It will give the error message. Okay. If you use the semicolon, okay, at least for this, okay, at least for this, not this also, okay. If you use for both, that's a good practice only. At least if you use this, it can understand. Semicolon will help you to, okay, this is separate query and this is separate query. Okay, you can run like this. There is the,
Adivatham.
sorry, Sai. Please be on the mute. Yeah. So if you keep semicolon, that much different multiple queries you want to run with one click means you have to add the semicolons everywhere. That is very important, guys. The small tips. Why maybe people who is already having bit experience in IT or SQL, they will feel bored. I know that, but who is coming from non-IT background and this is the first IT job. Any cases, all other cases for those people, this point is very important. Okay, so please bear me for a few small minute things also I'm explaining. Please bear for me. Bear me, sorry. Yeah. So after that, a warehouse creation is also completed. Table, database, schema, warehouses. Everything is ready right now. If you want, you can create one sample table also, not a problem. So
Hi,
once we,
Sai.
yeah,
Sorry to interrupt. Where can I see this warehouse created?
okay, this I'll show you. Here you can see directly because under this using this admin role only I created, right? So automatically it will assign here. But no, I want to go with the deep level means in last option. Okay, here warehouses is there. Here you can see this two is created by me. This sorry, this two is created by me. This is by default everyone will have. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go back. So now here, if we go here, yeah, warehouses is also created now. Then what is the next step? I want to use security admin. Use every day I won't use this command, guys. Today is the first time we are going with roles, right? That's the reason. After that, I will use much GUI only. Okay. What is the purpose of security admin? See, it changed automatically. Okay. What I can do with using the security admin? What I can create?
Roles.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Your answer is right. So roles. We can create the roles. So Now I'm creating 3 roles. Okay. One is sales admin. Okay. I'm keeping semicolon. Again, let me copy paste. Yeah, copy paste. So let me remove this page. Yeah. So one is sales admin. Second one is sales ENG. Okay, ENG means engineer. Or else I will keep full name. Okay. Third one is analyst. For projects, naming convention will be different, guys. Don't expect same names in project. Okay. So I written because of this semicolons habit. What I can do is at a time I can run. No need to run one by one all are created, everything. Okay. Now here one point, if you want to see the roles, go to user and roles option. You can see all the roles. Even I'm in account admin. Observe here, guys. I'm in account admin. This is created by security admin. Still, as account admin also I'm able to see. That is bit more power we have for account admin. That's the reason it is able to see. For example, if I go to sysadmin, sysadmin, okay, it won't be applicable. Only account admin can do anything. 1 minute. I will go here. Yeah. Yeah. Now I created roles, right? Only roles is enough. In our company, so many people, I mean, project, not company level, project level, so many people will join. So they need access for each role, right? Every time giving each role access is very difficult. Really, it's difficult work. Okay, that is one point. Second point, for example, for analyst, I give access of the table view. Okay, for example, I'm saying warehouse. Again, same thing I have to repeat for engineer role, same thing I repeat for admin role. Because this all access, right? For example, emp table is there. Okay, emp table, for example, emp table access and customer analytics. Okay, yeah. These two warehouse and one table. These two objects related access I'm providing to sales analyst. Now, my point is, I want to do same thing for sales engineer, same thing for admin. Guys, as an admin person, really it is a difficult work. Multiple queries, who will execute with it's not tough and it's not easy also execution, right? So that's the reason we made a very simple process. I will explain that process. Role management with assigning, like for example, simple way if I want to say means to make each role powerful on top of all objects access, we can use the inheritance privilege. Inherit means, you know, right, meaning. So with the help of inherit privileges, we can do this process. Okay, for example, admin role inherit to, okay, to sales engineer role. Okay, for your understanding and sorry. Okay, 1 minute. Admin role. What I used here? Okay, got it.
I think you pasted that.
Pasted there. I'm looking for admin part. Let me take admin here. Okay, yeah. So sales admin inheriting to the sales engineer means access level it will inherit, and same way sales engineer, okay, inherit the sales analyst. Yeah. So whatever the privileges available for sales engineer, that will be applicable for sales admin. Whatever, okay, in reverse case, I will go. Whatever the analyst have, this is the low, I mean, basic developers, for example, I'm saying. So those who have access, all will be inherited to the sales engineer. sales engineer access will inherited to the sales admin, right? Three levels. So level 3 will inherited to level 2, 2 to 1. So like this we can do with one trigger, every role will get the access on on top of the object. Okay. So for your understanding, let me take like this for your understanding. Okay. So this to this, this to this. This is the main. This is the mid level. This is the last level. So generally low level roles will have limited access, right? So that those access will be applicable for higher level also. In your case, simple method, if want to say means for your understanding, general in our lifestyle, uh, developer will have environment access. Manager will have more access. Even developer will have only create, truncate, some delete. But drop option will have your to the lead. Lead. Comparing to developer, lead will have more access. Comparing to lead, product owner will have more access. Something like that. Okay. So now every time some access if I am providing to the developer, again same grant permissions I don't need to repeat for the lead and I no need to repeat for the product owner, because one with the help of this command, let me give the command only. Grant role sales analyst, okay, to which to the role of sales engineer. Okay, I'm granting. So whatever the access I will provide to this, again I don't want to repeat, it will automatically will grant this one. Same way again, same line, sales engineer role inherit to okay, getting my point? So now with the help of this grant options, I'm able to do the process. I'll show you practically. I'll prove that process also. Okay. Now done. Whatever we are expecting, now it will happen. So done with this process. Next step, what I will do means what I'm trying to do is next I want to work on the object level. Okay. So database. Generally, I cannot jump directly to the tables, right? Database, then schema, then tables, warehouse, all will come into the picture. And guys, warehouse is different, database objects is different. Don't combine both. Okay. I didn't explain you Snowflake architecture. In coming up class, I'll go with Snowflake architecture explanation. Then you will get the clarity. What is difference between database and warehouse. Okay. Right now, only think like it is the object. Okay. So grant usage, okay, on database sales. What is my database sales? To role. Which role I am going to give the access? Sales analyst. This is a role low level. You will get doubt. Sai Sri, you are giving access to directly sales analyst because it's a low, very basic level role, right? Yes, I am giving, but what access I am giving? I'm not giving drop or do modification, monitor. I'm not giving anything. Just I'm giving usage. Just it is giving permission to use the object, not do any modification. Okay. So if sales analyst want to access the tables or schemas, first you should have a database access, right? That is also limited. Just use, no problem in that case. So I give access. Okay. Then grant. Okay, I'll copy paste, guys. Grant. Now database is completed schema. So whenever you are giving for the schema, always the best practice is you have to go with database dot schema. Okay, just schema is not good practice much. That's the reason. Follow this. So I'm giving access on here also. I'm not giving any access, guys. It cannot do anything. Just it will add the usage part only, not more than that. Okay. Again for the warehouse. Again I'll copy. Now I'm talking about warehouse, right? So usage on warehouse because object name is changed. Warehouse, and what warehouse also I have to mention here. Customer analytics, for example. Okay. So database access, warehouse access, table, schema access, all this I provided, right? Now done. We done with the process, right? What about the tables? Without tables, what we will access generally? So that's the reason we have to work on the not only database schema warehouse. Under schema, we will have tables to execute the queries. So that also important. But right now, I don't have any tables to give access also. Till now, I have database, so I gave schema, I gave warehouse, I gave. But what about tables? I don't have. So for that, this Snowflake came with the new option. Okay, if you have, you can give only to that tables. No, in future I will get the tables. In what about that also I can manage right now with the help of grant select. Select means read only read option on top of the table. Read on future. If you add any future tables if you created automatically that table access will be added to analyst. That's the reason. Okay, so you can say grant select on future tables in sales dot customer. Why I'm saying sales dot customer? On sales it's a database, we never get the tables under database, right? Then schema, under schema we will get the tables. So database dot schema, and under the schema whatever the tables we have, that will be added. So right now I don't have tables. If you want you can check. No tables. Still in future if I create, it will eligible to access. What mistake here? Okay, sorry, that's a problem. Future tables in schema I didn't mention. Which object, in which schema, right? In which schema means customer. So in schema is also important. That. These are the guys, that's back and all this work they will do, but they won't discuss much with us. They will do. Okay. Now database access, schema access, table, warehouse, everything is with us. See, if you observe. Okay, one sales analyst, don't think about the user, live about the user. Sales analyst have usage on schema level, usage on database level, read access on top of the table level. Okay, and also usage access on the warehouse level. Okay, this all are available. Okay, now I just now mentioned, right? I didn't give this all access for sales engineer and analyst. I am saving my time also, not only script also my time. But if you see, did I assign that role to any user? No. Any role we should assign, right? Without assigning, how it knows like that role should access get the access. For example, for your understanding, again, I'm going back. Observe here. Do you see any roles, new roles, whatever I created? Are you able to see? No.
No, yes.
Right now, I'm Sai Sri. I'm the user as a Sai Sri. Clear? But I'm not able. I only created it actually. I am the user. I only created with the help of security admin. All this I only created, but still I'm not able to see because a security admin created, right? The role is playing important part to create the new role. But assignment is also important. So we want to assign that role. So if you go to roles or users, it's up to you. And vice versa, we can manage. If you go to roles, okay, if we go to here admin part, for example, I'm saying, see, users are not added, grant to users is 0. So creating is not an important part. Adding to user also important. So we want to add to the user now. Okay, see, if you come down in the roles only, again I'm showing the option. See, roles page. Okay, go to the role and come totally down, grant to user. Only I am there right now. So Sai Sri. So granting the role. You can say grant role name to user. That script also you can write. Okay, this is one method. No, if I want to go through the user method, means go to user. Okay, grant role. Okay, which role you want to grant? Already admin is assigned. So sales engineer. So vice versa you can do. No, I don't want this also. I want script. Okay, I'm showing you all the process, guys. Be patient. 1 or 2 days you'll feel bore and confusion. Later on you'll feel good. Grant role. Which role? Sales analyst only. very rarely we will write these queries. To user Sai Sri. Okay, I'll try to run this. Yeah, executed. So one I gave through role option, one I gave one I gave the access through user option in the interface, but third one I provided through the query. So these three methods you can use, guys. Anything is fine. Now Sai Sri can see all the roles. No, still it's she's not able to see. So let us refresh because I'm doing in one account everything, right? So now she got the access. Okay, this is the way role to users, giving access role to users. Here I proved one user. What I proved here, if I bring this information also, let me bring. I will provide this notepad, guys. Don't worry. No need to note. Okay. No, don't waste your time. Focus on this one. So one user one user. I mean one user have multiple roles now. User is Sai Sri but having multiple roles. So I proved this. Okay, the statement is proved. Now if I go now, if I go through the option of sales analyst, okay, what I'm getting, sales engineer and all this. Okay, so I didn't touch any engineer, right? Sales engineer I didn't give access. Still if I go to sales engineer, see, can able to see. Sales admin, yes, it is able to see. If you go to, for example, if you go to user admin, not able to see because I didn't give to user admin. Okay, but when I give analyst, analyst pass it to engineer, engineer pass to admin. That's the reason I gave to only analyst, but engineer is able to see, admin also able to see. Who is the owner actually? Sysadmin is the owner. Sysadmin only created all this, but using security admin I added access to all the customized roles. Okay, till here clear or not? Two more steps are left. Okay, if you are clear I'll move forward. Guys, you are, if you reply to me, it will be very helpful to me to understand I need to move forward or I need to give some more information. Just bear me 2 to 3 days. After that your classes won't be this much lengthy because basics, right? You should have good grip on this. So grant insert. Okay, I gave select option for the analyst level, but creation of the tables I didn't give access, right? I didn't okay, I didn't give access to, on the top of creation. Only I gave, okay, you can do read the table. Read means select. In SQL query we will say select, nothing but read the data. That's the meaning. So but I want to insert the data, I want to create the table. For that who will provide the access? We can provide, but I am not using here analyst level. I am using here engineer level, sales engineer. So create, let me go with the copy statement. Insert on future table, but who is going to do means not this role, engineer role it will do. So for engineer role I'm giving access to insert the data and create the table. Both I will provide to engineer role only. Okay, this is one statement. Another statement, to save your time I'm just copy pasting, guys. I will provide all this information in notepad, don't worry. Create. Okay, create for creating and inserting. Okay, and also one more access. Two warehouses I created, right? Till now I used only one warehouse. So another warehouse access also I'm providing. Create where usage on 1 minute. Usage on warehouse customer detail. Okay. Analyst anyway it have. Let me switch to security admin. Okay. Analyst anyway it have, only I'm giving access for the another warehouse or two warehouses, right? One warehouse I give analyst level, so automatically it added to sales engineer. So one more warehouse I'm using now. So 3 points here. One is creation access, one is insert access, one is warehouse access. Okay, so I'm running at a time. I didn't write table, create table. Okay. Not only table. If you want to use multiple objects also, like create, view, that also at a time we can manage multiple. Just giving comma, you can write multiple options, object options. Okay. Okay. Mm. What did I change here? Did I change?
Sai Sri, I think you need to change the table name instead of. I
Create
mean,
table.
61 line. Grant create table create view. Both you have given right.
Ah, yeah, that is right only.
No, only tables you have mentioned. Future tables. So you have mentioned view
Okay,
and table.
future I mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. 1 minute. I have to take this also. Let me grant insert on future tables in schema. This
That one is
both
correct.
only create tables
61 we have mentioned view and tables.
on schema. Yeah, right. On inside of schema only we are giving access, so I need to change it. Insert is related to views, so I'm going with the, related to tables, so we can go with the table. So here, grant table, create table, comma, create view on schema. Okay, inside of the schema, on top of the schema, I'm giving access to create the table and view. Here, on in that customer schema, whatever the tables are there, we can insert the data. That is the difference. Okay. Now, if I go to the, if I switch to sales engineer, for example, okay, just for your understanding, I'll create some table as a sales engineer. Create table emp id int. Okay, if I do this, I'm able to do same thing. If I try, or also here also we can use a replace. Okay, so we can check multiple times. Okay, we can create. But using the same thing, can I create using analyst? Let me check that. It will say insufficient privileges because I don't have create. Okay. If I do with sales admin, is it possible? Possible or not, guys? Yes or no? Sales admin have access to create the table or not?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No?
it's possible.
Yes, yes. You
Yes.
inherited, right?
Yeah,
Sales engineer.
inheritor. Yeah, whatever sales engineer can do, that all things can admin can do. That's the
Oh,
reason.
okay.
Yeah, above I mentioned, right? That's the reason.
Okay.
So yeah, so sales admin also able to do. So sales admin can create, engineer can create the table, insert the data, whatever it want. All actions can be done by admin also. Okay, that is one. And same way now I'm giving some more access for admin level. Okay, we have to see the difference, right? So for admin only, I'm giving this access, sales admin only, not for all. If I go to security admin, for example, if I say grant, I'll switch to security admin. Create stage, giving the grant access to create the stage, okay, on schema level, but not for engineer, only for high level role, that is admin, okay. So for admin only, I'm giving access to create the stage, okay. Now let me switch to analyst. Create stage, very simple syntax. Create stage, any name we can write, okay. Any name. This like how we will write table name, like that, anything you can write. Let me try. Insufficient privileges. And let me switch to engineer. Insufficient privileges. Switch to admin. It enable to do the process. Because admin, whatever the access it have for admin, that is not applicable for engineer and analyst, right? So low to high, not high to low. Okay. That's the reason low to high it is possible, but high to low it's not possible. Admin level access never applicable for lower level access roles.
So while
Okay.
creating the stage, we don't give any column names.
No, the stage is the okay. This is also one topic for us in our training. In later on, I will explain you details. But for your question right now, it is the place to store the files, not the structured data. Any files it will pick. It won't store any structured table method. That's the reason we don't need any columns here. Generally,
Okay.
how you'll store files in your mobile or somewhere in your laptop, same like that. This is a place how it will store the files. It may be .json, .csv, .xml, Excel, anything it will store, but as a files, not the tables. I don't have my old account, or else I used to show you. I don't have.
Sai Sri, when you created a stage, so it will create in the database or it will create the folder in the path somewhere like that?
You have to answer me now. What I mentioned here under schema only, right?
Sales customer, okay.
On schema I mentioned, means under schema. Under database nothing is going to work here. If you write like a database and you're removing this, for example, it won't work because under database only schema, no objects. You don't have privileges. I'll show you that point also. Don't worry, I'll show you. Okay, the structure I'll show you. Till here you are clear, right, guys? We created the roles, we created the objects, we assigned the roles with objects. Okay, that row for that particular role, I assigned the one user also. So one user, multiple roles. That combination I showed you. But one role, multiple users, I didn't show you, right? One role can have multiple users. This is real time. This only will happen. But roles will be limited only. Users will add more generally because we are adding joining in that project means obviously it will happen. So for that you can create the role here, actually create role name like that also you can create. People will like smart work, right? You can go with the GUI also. Okay. uh, Teju, okay, let me change the name. Teju. And email ID, it's up to you. Let me create like okay, password. If you don't want to change the password, just uncheck this. If you check mark, how it will, I mean, when the user is opening first time, they have to set their password and then they have to log in. I mean, their own password they can set. If you uncheck, they can use our password only. Last time, just now, when I created the new account like TCS, I showed you the change, right? Same like that. Okay. Okay, so I can just click on the create button. If I want more options like giving the login name, display name, first name, last name, default this role, whenever it added automatically, you should get this particular default role. Everything I can view. Okay, it's up to our requirement basis only. There is no specific like importance like we should give. Okay, without giving also it will do. Now I created the role. That's it. For this role I didn't add any options. Okay, if it login also it cannot do anything. For your understanding, I'll do one thing. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, URL is important for any user. URL is important. Sometimes clients will provide you URL also, or else they will have their own Okta some interface, right? Like that they will go. Once you give this in place of Sai Sri, Teju, Teju. Without URL, you cannot access. Now, if you say, I can also access, I know username, password means, what about URL? URL is very important. See, Teju also on the way here. Okay. And coming to home, sorry, project, don't have anything. Go to workshop. Yeah. Okay. So as usual, this common information you will get, but apart from that, nothing. Okay. Now I want to give the access, then it can. So I'm going here, users and Teju and grant rule. Okay. whatever I want, I can. I suppose engineer. For Tej, I don't want to give much access, just engineer and analyst only. As a developer, she is required that much only. Okay, now I give. So if I go here and if I refresh, it should replicate. Now if I go to analyst, she can see. She means someone, okay? Okay, they can see whatever everything. But you can see public, I didn't get access here because I didn't give access under sales public schema is there. I didn't specify any way to give grant access, only customer. That's the reason even Teju also, who she is under, I mean, sales analyst, automatically she's getting the access. You'll ask the question. Then information scheme also didn't mention Sai Sri when you are triggering the queries, right? Yes, I didn't mention, but metadata 100% it will add. If you are able to access the database, means 100% metadata will add. If they give only on database level, no schemas, only database level access also, you'll get the information schema by default. Because that's a metadata. That's it. That's the reason mainly you'll get. Okay. So like this, now I proved that users are two, Sai Sri and Teju. So multiple users. So one engineer is one role. For example, Sai Sri have access for sales engineer and Teju also has access for sales engineer. So these both users have one role. So I proved this point also now. Getting clarity, guys? So this is also one person, multiple. I mean, as Sai Sri have multiple roles access, and at the same time, one role have multiple users also. Okay, clear? Confusion also no problem. Go through recording. So we cannot do magic, right? You will get some time. If you spend time with the recording, you will understand 100%. No doubt in that. So if you
Do
go,
you get this PPT, Sai?
Sai, sorry, Sai.
This PPT, where can we get this?
I will provide. I mean, I'll
Okay.
provide to our institute. They will give access for everyone. Yeah. Even this
Okay, sure.
notepad also, what I added now queries, I didn't mention in PPT, so I will provide this entire set, whatever I written here. Okay. Yeah. So sales engineer have create view access, create table, additional warehouse, and these two on top of schema access to database. So if I go with high level, sales engineer, see inheriting, right? That's the reason. Whatever, for example, let me take a paint for your understanding.
In simple terms, it's a hierarchy, right? Like
Hierarchy only. Yeah. If you observe, this part is totally for sales analytics. Okay. So whatever the access available for analyst, everything is added with the help of hierarchy, inheritance in hierarchy only. With the help of inheritance grant permission, even sales engineer also able to access. Apart from this, additional access is added for sales engineer. These two objects and this one. Getting my point now? Clear?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Others, are you only giving reply to me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Because small point only, but it should be clear for you. So if I go with simple, all this PPT you will get, guys. No need to note down anything. See, this is role 3. I am taking it as a sales analyst. So sales analyst is privilege C. So sales second role is sales engineer. So sales engineer will have sales analyst part and also some more privileges to additional privileges to sales engineer. And sales admin will have both role 2 and role 3 privileges B and C and additional privileges for admin level. All this admin is if a user having admin access, enter whatever here objects are assigned, everything this user can access through using the sales admin. Okay, that is the power. So no limited, unlimited, whatever is there, everything this user can access. Suppose user is assigned to means only this part related access they can work, they can use like that. Okay, refer this one. This image really helps a lot for simple and clear understanding. And last, guys, last 2 slides, please. hold on, just few minutes I'll take. Database. Levels we should understand here. Till now I talked about roles, users, and include with that, along with the roles and users, I touched the objects also. For that objects, you should know levels. Okay, what is the level of that object? Database on overall account level, it will be available. Overall account, because in data in Snowflake architecture, we have three layers: storage layer, compute layer, and cloud service layer. So in that storage level, on top of that account level, we will have database. Inside of the database, we'll have schema. That's the reason schema will come under database level. Okay, right? Inside of database, we have schema, right? That's the reason schema will come under database level. Tables will come under schema. So schema level. You no need to by heart anything. If you know database.schema.table name, views, all this, no need to by heart this. For your basic understanding initial stage, I went with this slides actually. After few days, you will never touch the slides because it's very easy, common usage every day. Okay, so database which level means account level. Under account, under database schema is there. So schema is under database level. Under schema tables, so tables is under schema level. Why like that? We have to remember. For hierarchy purpose, I'm saying under that schema, tables, views, and Snowpipe stages all will come under schema level only. But storage integration account level, because overall account is connecting with the cloud providers. That's the reason we will go with the account level. Virtual warehouse, for your understanding, in Snowflake I mentioned three layers, right? Storage layer, compute layer, cloud service layer. Storage layer, inside of storage overall level database is available, right? Same way compute level virtual warehouse is available. That's the reason this is also account level only. Okay, and coming to this again, objects. Privileges. Till now I explained you levels only. What is the permissions levels on objects means? For database you'll have users, monitor, create schema. Guys, I am just giving oral information today. Practically we will do this database privileges, schema privileges, table privileges. Don't worry about that. So database uses monitor, create means under database one role can have the access of usage, means just using the that particular database. They cannot do anything, just use it. Monitor means what is happening inside of the database we can monitor if you have access. Create schema means if you have access on the create schema, that particular role can create the new schemas under the database. That's the privileges. Schema level here also usage is important. Monitor, create table. Just now I showed you on schema level, create table, view, stages, pipes, stars, store props. If I say so many things are there. So all this will be added here. I added here. Okay. That is the schema level. This database and schema. Under schema, I mentioned table, right? Table generally what will do, guys? General method. We can create the table. So create option. We can read the data. So select option. We can insert the data. So insert option. Update, truncate. We can truncate the data. Entire table will be data will be vanished. Delete. Any particular record you want to delete means delete option. These all privileges are added. Under view, only read access we will have. Okay. Under stage usage, we can use that where stage and we can take that file. That's it. We cannot do anything. Just we can see the data. Files only. You want to read the data means read access. Write the, from stage to any other places if you want to load, then write access. Write access. This all are available. Okay. Again, I am giving one note here. I am giving just information to you. You can sit with the slides and you can go through the slides. Today already Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not now. After a week also you can come with your doubts. No problem in that. Okay. You have good time. That's the reason I came with this additional information to make you comfort. Okay. Don't think okay, Sai Sri is keeping academic the entire subject. Just for 1-2 days, I need to take lengthy time to explain you each and everything. After that, the same things will repeat, right? I don't spend how to write the query, how to keep semicolon, how to access the database schemas. I no need to spend time. Okay, now I need to spend time. Please support me, then only I can give quality class for you. Okay, guys? So just go through it, enjoy it. Don't write notes and something. Just enjoy. I will mention when you have to prepare your note. That day onwards, you can start your notes. I'll give that guidance. Okay. Right now, just create account. If someone not created account, connect with our team. They will provide all the details to you about the previous session. Go through the details and complete the account creation for next class. That is the only one task I'm giving right now. Along with that, that is the first task you have to complete. Once you complete the task, I will give assignment for these roles and users. Okay. I will, and this slide, notes, and assignment. 3 documents you'll get from my side, and recording. Totally 4. So you can go through my slides. You can go through recording. When you feel comfort, then use my notes and complete your assignment. Okay. So SaiSri, is it not? It is not possible. We are busy at the weekend. Something like that means no problem. Within a week you can complete at any time, and let me know if you have doubts. Okay, that is my small request. Okay, guys, done from my side. I am ready to go with your questions. Again, thanks for supporting long time. Next class, I have the information Monday. Check with my team. One more small announcement, guys. Who don't, I mean, if you are not added in WhatsApp group, because they will give updates in WhatsApp group only, please share your number. Our team will add to that groups. If you are not added, that will be very helpful. Okay. Yeah, next class, I think Monday, guys. Monday.
Is
Yeah,
there
come.
Actually,
admin
what time is the class on Monday?
What time all of your comfort, because 41 people are there right now in session. So I need your answers. I mean, your time. I mean, when you are interested, 8 is fine, or
8:30.
8:30 is fine, or 9 or 9:30. What's your comfort
9
time?
is also.
Yeah, 8 is fine actually.
8 is fine for me as well.
8 is fine, SaiSri.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think 8 o'clock only class. Once check with the team, we decided to go with 8 only. But I don't know. You joined at 10 o'clock with a good count, right? That's the reason I'm in dilemma. I'm okay with 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock.
9 is fine.
Yeah, SaiSri, actually
8:30.
10 o'clock is not possible, SaiSri, because
Oh.
somebody work on a night shift, right?
Right.
Right. It gets too late.
Too late. Yeah. So that's the reason we can fix at 8 o'clock. As usual, how other previous sessions happen, same 8 o'clock we can continue. Okay. 8 to 9:30 we will have class, guys. If it is small topic, I will cover 9:15. I'll close the class. If it is big topic, I'll take 9 till 9:30. Maximum before
Evening?
9:30 I will close.
Evening also times are there.
Yeah, evening 7:30 already one batch is going on. If you are in need evening, just check with my team. They can guide you clearly. Okay.
Can we get your contact number?
Check with my team only. Everything they will provide.
Okay.
Okay. They will provide my contact number. Just check with them.
No, means every time means we can't connect in June. No, that's fine. If you
Ah,
doubt, I can message. That's
okay. Okay. Doubts? Yeah. You can WhatsApp me. You can in group also. You can drop a message, or individual. You can WhatsApp me. I will respond. If it is very important and anything urgent, you can call me. No problem in that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Come with the questions now. Abhishek, are you comfort now? Waited
Yes,
for
thank
10 minutes actually. Thanks for waiting. First day, second day, right? People joined little bit late. Fine. Yeah. Others, I cannot read 38 people's names. Please come on.
When did the first day happen?
Almost 27th, I think so.
Yes, December 27th, right?
We will provide recording and material. No need. If some suppose, for example, you have some emergency work and you are not able to attend the class. If I continue with the class, also don't worry. Materials will be available. Notes will be. I mean, whatever the things required for the session, everything we will put in the site only. And also now doubts, Sai Sri, I missed that day. I didn't understand. I have some doubts. No problem. I am there. You can ask in next coming up sessions. At the end of the session, I will discuss about your previous doubts. Okay? No need to worry about that.
Yeah, today only I joined this section. Previously, is there any section?
One session, one demo. That's it.
It
Only
was
one
in
session.
26.
Yeah,
Okay.
27th is the main one. If you follow that, that's enough actually. That is the main.
Okay. Can you share that recorded section and
Everything institute only can do. I don't have any access to do from my side. That's the reason. If you don't have WhatsApp, if you don't join in WhatsApp group also, I'll inform to them, they will do that. Because in group, if any update suddenly, any issue, maybe I won't skip classes, regularly I will join the class, but any emergency cases, if I am not joining also, immediately I'll post in the group only. So please add in the group guys, everyone. It's very important, or else you'll miss the updates.
Sai Sri,
Yeah,
there is a group for Snowflake. Is that the only one or any
one
separate groups
for
for
this
batch
batch,
wise?
only one group they will maintain. Ask them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Every time they are
ask them.
asking for the numbers, and yeah, I think they'll conclude those participants and then they will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One group only for your batch. You'll have one dedicated group. Other batch
Yeah, I
will
think
not include.
still they haven't created yet.
Maybe
Maybe
people are joining.
they'll do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slowly they are joining. So that's
Because in those groups, right, they'll post everything like
huh.
other promotion posts also.
Yes.
So if there is any dedicated group for the training content itself, then it will be helpful.
Yeah, every batch from batch one I have separate. Still I have batch one group with me. Every batch they will have. Suppose evening also if you have class, batch one is the
Yeah.
morning and evening. So evening separate group and morning separate group. Group, WhatsApp they will
Yeah,
make.
that will be helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if someone, if today they posted this recording session, right? After that, they may post multiple posts, right? Regarding other courses as well. At that time, I will lose that
Yes.
message.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
to find out.
yeah, good point. Okay, I remembered I want to mention one more point. Once they're done with the keeping recording and material in the site, they will update you to you in the group only.
Okay.
In your, dedicate a group for your batch, whatever it is that group in that WhatsApp group they will mention records, video is updated and material is added like that. Please come with any questions. If I'm going speed also, just let me know, because I can correct my side also. I have to give 100% to you. That's the reason. If I'm going speed or my explanation is not able to understand or my material is not clear, anything guys, I don't feel like a complaint. I'll take as a feedback and I will rectify that.
Material also you will upload in the
Every
file only with the recordings.
yeah, in recording only you'll see material and recording part also, everything.
Okay.
I'll share with the team only. Team will handle all this.
Okay.
You can direct only technical and technically you can connect with me. Remaining all this management part they will handle.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Any doubts, guys? I will give time for doubts actually. That is very important for students. If you learn 10% also, you should be clear with that process. That's the reason I'm saying. I will 100% I'll give, I will try to clear all your doubts. Okay. If you have doubts, please stay here. And if you don't have doubts, you can leave the session for today. Thanks for joining and staying till 2 hours. Thanks a lot. In the coming up sessions, I will conclude 1.5 hour only, within 1.5 hour. Okay. First session, little bit time I took.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Sai Sri.
Thanks, Aisha.
Bye.
Thank you.